Salutations everyone, this is Razor here bringing you another Emblem tutorial here on the Black Ops 2 where today we're going to be creating Rainbow Dash's Cutie mark. That's right, I watch awesome TV shows, so get on my level. First of all, we're going to make a nice little background, trademark Rainbow Dash blue, and we're going to start with a lightning bolt right here with the three colors here. So we're going to have a nice little blue, and this monolith, I think it's called, is a nice little good layer to start off with because it's kind of like a rectangle, but it's already obscured here a little bit. And getting this lightning bolt just right takes a little bit of an experimenting around with some of the layers, especially like the little like when it changes direction right here on the bolt. So maybe your emblem will make it look a little better than mine, but I'm just trying to give you guys just a quick rundown of what it should look like and some tips because I have seen a couple of videos with Rainbow Dash emblems for the first Black Ops, but I haven't seen any in Black Ops 2, which is completely weird to me because you have so many more layers to play with here, and you can make a much better looking emblem. And here you can see I'm just using the background color to give this more of a lightning bolt like feature, which is also an added benefit of having a background, which I've mentioned in other games. Hey, I'm getting just the right color yellow here, so you go ahead and use that color picker to your benefit, and be sure to organize the order of your layers to make the transitions seem much more smooth, and copying pasting to get those same colors, and then just changing the emblem so you don't have to keep on making the same old color over again. You just copy paste, hit Y to change the emblem, and then got this nice little forget what it's called, but this triangular piece here for a little bolt here, and just a regular good old isosceles here for the points. Took a little bit of finagling to get it to where I wanted. Not perfect, so hopefully yours will look a little better. But I have yet to see anyone come even close to something this good when it comes to the Rainbow Dash emblem. Just it's really awesome. It's 20% cooler than anyone else's emblem out there. So here I am just moving this yellow layer behind the blue so I can get it at just the right angle, because getting at the end of the lightning bolt, getting it to like a sharp tip is really difficult. Especially with the limited amount of layers that we're dealing with. This emblem seems very simple, but if you want to get it just right, you're going to find yourself using up every single layer, which I do in all of my videos. And here I'm just trying to get this point as good as I can, just finagling with the free scale as well as the deform, getting that point just right. So right here we're going to start with the red. We're going to start with this guy, and then we're going to toggle the picker marker just a little more on this side, and bam, perfect Rainbow Dash red here. Just trying to make sure have a reference material close to you on the computer screen or on paper or something, obviously, to make this a little easier to do. You don't have to do it straight. Is the biggest portion of the lightning bolt. And don't know what else I could say here other than just watch the video. I'm just really trying to make this as good as I can, so it's coming a little slow, and this is as fast as I know how to fast forward here in using Sony Vegas. So I'm just getting the right lengths here. And this part was kind of a bitch trying to match it up against the yellow, and I was experimenting with different layers, trying to get the right lengths and stuff, and try to make sure that there's no blue showing, but it doesn't overlap the yellow too much to rob it of how much yellow should be in the emblem. So here I'm just trying to different layer shape altogether, and think pretty soon I'm just gonna go ahead and move some stuff around. You definitely want to maximize the amount of layers that you have to use, so you don't have any shapes or stuff that aren't necessary that you could cover up using another emblem. So hopefully you'll be able to maximize as much as you can with each layer, so that hopefully you can use further layers to make your emblem look more accurate, more detailed. which is always something that you want to be shooting for. And when it comes to, the red part right here, you're gonna see it's a little sloppy on the edges, but I'm gonna be fixing that up at the end with some blue background overlaying it to smooth it out to make the bolt seem more curved here on the top and a little less messy here in the end. And right here, I feel like I needed more yellow. Um, because the red was taking up too much and the point just wasn't where I wanted it to be. So making a quick few adjustments right here. And here I forgot that to just copy and paste because that way you don't have to make the same color over again. You don't have to worry about the colors not matching. So just trying to make the point right here with this the good old isosceles. Making another one right here. Just because the shape of the red is has to be more contoured to the yellow behind it. As you can see, it looks a little sloppy right here, but I will be able to clean that up with some blue background layers later on to make it seem more smooth. Because I hate it when I see an emblem. It's like that's a nice idea, but it looks a little sketchy. It's not very smooth. Transitions between colors or outlines, it seems like really scraggly and like pixely. Um, and that was even more prevalent in the first Black Ops. But with the amount of layers here, when people try to get fancy, there's a lot more room for people to have like rough looking edges that really take away from the cool idea that they have in mind. So here I am just smoothing some stuff out, trying to maximize the amount of layers that I can. And once I always get to like the 36th layer, I try to look back to see, what can I fix? Where can I save a layer here? It might be at the expense of the integrity of the emblem a little bit, but if it's worth it to make it more detailed, or if you need that extra layer to finish the emblem, then it's definitely worth it here. And here I am just putting the finishing touches here on the red bolt. I put it here at the layer 2, so that way it's behind the yellow and the blue, so I don't have to worry about it overlapping, but I can still uh, get the curvature just right and having it thinning out at the bottom just a little bit and just one more layer to finish it off. You can't get it at a perfect point with the amount of layers that we're limited to, unless you're much better at this than I am, and maybe yours will look even better than mine. But I still think it's pretty good. But I'm always trying to think of ways that I can improve my work because I'm always looking to improve. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm sure when it comes to emblems, I really want it to look good to do the source material justice. So right here, I'm just rounding off the edge. So here I am here with some more blue layers, trying to smooth things over. Just trying to make it look just right. And it's not perfect by any means, but it looks good enough for me, and it's the best that I've seen of anyone doing anything Rainbow Dash related. And I might do a full pony version later if I experiment around and I get something that looks good enough. We sure do that. So now we want to work with the clouds. We're gonna go ahead and put those ahead of our layers right here. Want to make sure the red is a little higher up because less clouds cover the red than the blue or the yellow. So here I'm just trying to get the cloud positioning just right. Looking at my source material, and I'll change it. I know the clouds don't look very good right now, but I do change it up a little. And unfortunately, I am limited to just a few layers here for the cloud, so I can't get the blue outline just right. And right here, I'm just trying to look through layers, like what can I lose here? What layers aren't necessary? What can I fill in the gaps in there? I found one to make my little fourth cloud puffy right here to finish her off. And I know the clouds don't look perfect right now, but I have changed them a little bit since after looking at the source material a little more closely. You want to get the proportions just right, and if you can look back at it and see it like and you're happy with it, then you've done your job. And so right here, I'm just trying to smooth out the red here, so I get another black on blue color, and just smooth it out to give it a little more of a curvature as the cutie mark is in the show. trying to get it just right. Thin this puppy out just so you can get a little bit of curvature, but you don't fuck it up. So, bam, there's my end product right there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Always open for more suggestions of future tutorials. If you want to see them, then subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.